Hi y'all. In this video, I want to try another face paint look. It's very much so a face paint look. Not really a makeup look, but you could consider it as. Okay, let's see. So my reference picture has to be a bit closer to me. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, let's start. Numero uno, face wipes. One of my favorite things in the whole world is baby wipes and then cleaning your skin. Oh my god, it's really, really nice. Sometimes when I'm having a hard time, a bad day, I'll just take a wet wipe and wipe my face clean. Okay. Alright. We want that to dry. Then I'm experimenting with using here. There we go. Is that good? Pretty good to me. I'm experimenting. Okay, there. With using clear. Doesn't smell so good, but it's not toxic. And the look today is forehead and eyes. Oh, first I should do this, because we're gonna go over the eyebrows. Just wanna warm it up. There we go. And then I want to put this on the eyebrows. Upwards, and then 1, 2. Okay. Here. Upwards. 1, 2. That's enough to make it flat and it doesn't start to pile up, because this is a cheap glue stick, but I made sure it's non-toxic as well. Alright, now let's place this on, and we want to put it on like a mask. This is me experimenting with stuff on my skin, but do not do anything that you're unsure of, and always do a patch test first if you are going to go ahead and do something that wasn't designed to go on skin. It also goes on the cheek. About halfway of the cheek and the side of the face. Okay, I can do that. Last time I didn't do any primer and no glue, and what came out of it was a stained pink eye. And I already did previously a patch test of this glue. I left it on for I'll do the eyes last so I can close my eyes and try. I put it on. I tried different areas only. I went ahead and I let it sit for 15. I let it sit for half an hour, then I let it sit for 1 hour. All the while I would go and check. Every time a timer went off, I went to go check if there was any redness, any itchiness. Halfway of the cheek. And there was none. I let it fully dry. I took it off. There was still no bad. Okay. There's no bad reaction. But I read that if glue is hot, then you shouldn't breathe in the fumes, but this is non-toxic and I'm not heating it. Alright, so now I'm going to do my eyeballs. Just close to the water line. I don't mind if there is close to the line, eyelash line. I don't mind if there is a little bit of color on my eye, but I really didn't like that it stained so much previously. Quickly gonna apply the other eye so that I can close my eyes and let them dry. Go. There we go. Okay. Now I'm gonna close my eyes quickly. Just the eye part has to be quick. Now the container doesn't want to use. I'm reusing a mayonnaise jar. Where's the truck? I got it. Close my eyes. Preferably like look down with your head up so that your eyelids are the stretchiest they can be, relaxed. I'm still figuring out what is a thick coat and what is a light coat and what's a medium coat application of this glue on skin, because I got different thickness when I peeled it off. Some places were so thin they couldn't be peeled, and then some I felt like, oh my god, I applied too much because it just came off. It started to like fall off the skin. That being said, it takes about 1 or 2 minutes. I'm still considering getting an actual skin primer barrier and actually getting a setting spray, like the one for makeup. Just blink my eyes so my eyelashes are not connected, because I don't have the neatest application yet. Okay. Almost dry. Are my eyebrows actually laid flat? Mostly. Very, very little bit is lifted up. I learned when I was looking up, is it safe to use this or that on your skin, that people who like sniff markers and glue sticks and stuff, they sniff them like a lot. It's called huffing. And if with non-toxic things, it's not dangerous. Of course, if you actually ingest it, not just huff it a lot, then you can get sick, even with non-toxic glues and adhesives. But if it's, supposedly if it's markers and Sharpies and stuff like that, huffing the smell of those is dangerous and bad for your health. I don't know why, but it is, so at least that's what I read. Good thing I don't like to do that. Okay. Dry, dry, dry. Okay, good. Now, does it look much different? It just looks a bit like my eyes are... I have a shiny sheen now, and it's dry. Oh, a little bit something there. Okay, let's try. Now that that's dry, I'm gonna blink it just a few times to help. Okay, good. Now we're gonna try this really cute design. Okay. Let's start with the fading. I don't even know if having a glue primer underneath will make it like have a poor application on the skin with eyeshadows. And my eyeshadows are also really small. They're really tiny, like the little kids one. So let's try. Okay, there's some pink, but it's not a lot. I'll just take this whole area. It's almost nothing. Is it anything at all? It's almost nothing. How come? It's so little. This is not going to work. I'll probably try and set my face with this brush instead. Does that mean I should use this? I feel like I have to smear. Like I really have to smear. And then I get some off. And then it kind of comes off. Okay, so I'm not going to use that. I'm going to be using fingies. Fingies, eh? Okay. What does a look demand? Here. So pink on the eyes. Let's see how much will actually attach itself to the eyelid. Okay, it's coming off. But dang, not a lot. So pretty. It's pink eyeshadow. Never in my life. Except for that red food coloring stain we were talked about earlier in the other video. Oh my god, it's so pretty. It's just eyeshadow. Here I am at 20 plus years old. 25. I actually forget if I'm one above or one below my actual year, my age. This has never happened before. It only happened this year. Maybe because I'm focusing on other things. The thing is that in the picture, the person has really light eyebrows, so... Is it actually flat? Yeah, it's pretty flat. Come off my finger, you. Well, it's actually building, which is... Okay, it looks like I got punched. I had like a rash. Alright, let's continue. So it's just kind of like generally around the eye. I'm just trying to build the color. It's taking a while though. Is this why people like really pigmented things? Oh, does it cover? It doesn't much, but does it? Barely anything, you know, dark eyebrows. Trying to make it like generally. Then we're gonna try and blend it. Okay. Sorry about that. Just had to deal with some fire. I wonder if I wet the palette, would it come off better? Anyway, and it's generally on the cheeks. I'm not concerned about the eyeshadow staining, I'm concerned about the oil face paints. Okay, let's see. The eyelid, the top of the eye, and the lower cheek. Looks good. Let's try the other side. I'm kind of like tempted to do that thing I did last time, just like have an opposing color. It's really fun to have an opposing color. I wonder if there's like a seal on, like either friction or the oil from my finger will pull up the pigment. I also wonder how deep the pigment is. I wonder if the little cakes are actually really low. I'm a bit concerned about that. I don't know though. I don't know if I should be concerned. It's my first eyeshadow palette, so I mean that I bought myself. So it's okay if it goes wrong. It breaks. It's the cheapest first one I ever got. So making mistakes with it is alright. I'm just using all of the pink and purples together. I wonder if that's lessening the effect. I don't think so. It's taking forever to build. Jesus. Would spritzing it with water make it come off more? That's something to think about. Oh, now it looks more purple because I did use more purple there. Let me go back to my hot pink roots. I wonder if it makes it less blendable. No, it blended pretty good. I wonder if it makes it less blendable to have that glue, that thin glue mask underneath. I want to make it look the same, so it needs to be more here. And oh, I guess I'm not doing the eyelid. Okay, it's almost there. Wow, this takes forever to build. Jesus. To the point where I'm like, is the pigment refusing to come off? Is there something on top? I wonder if there is something on top that I have to break. Like a seal. Okay, that one looks more neater. This one does not. And I am freaking rubbing away for my life. Okay, we're getting there. Of course, it won't have the best texture because of the glue, but it's something that I'm gonna figure out if I want to keep. Do I care about it? Okay, just a bit more up here. I won't be very symmetrical considering my first time at this. But let's do a bit more on the eyelid. A bit A bit more on the eyelid. Alright. I think that's generally... Why does that one look so faint? Okay, let me try just one more time. Okay, I'm considering that. I'm considering it done. Okay. Hers is way more pigmented, and here I've been rubbing away forever. Should I scrape the top and then try and get what's underneath? Oh wow, that's a lot more. Should I wet this? Oh wow, that's a lot more. Maybe I do have to break the top seal. Some kind of seal on top of these. They just look like they were pressed down regularly, but... Okay. A little bit more, and we are going to be done, because I'm going to give up on that. It's taking forever. Okay. Both the eyelids are done. Okay. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. What if I just... I'm getting pulled in by the colors on this palette. What if I tried a purple? Let me try and scrape the top off first. Now, let's put the purple, I don't know, here. Interesting. I bet when you do the warm colors and all, you can make yourself look like you're bruised too. Okay, that is enough color, I think. Let's even that up a bit. Okay, that looks pretty even. Okay, the next part, lucky for us, it's just one thing. We're gonna go in with our oil paints. I did already order some water paints, water activated face paints. Okay, let's try this. Trying to move stuff around. Alright. How shall I do this? I don't really know how to do this, so. Alright. I'll do this. First, let me get that white. Yeah, it's just white. With the pink undertone underneath, and then just white on top. I wonder if I should spritz my oil paint as well. I'm really wondering if it would come off better if I just applied some kind of solvent like water or oil on top. I don't really know though. You rest assured I'm thinking about it though. Alright. We have some white on there. And we want to... Ooh, okay, come on. I got this. I can try this. I can do this. Ooh, scary. She has a swoopy. Here, let's put that there. Okay, let's try. Got a swoop. Oh, the texture looks really bad from afar. On the camera, it doesn't look too bad, but up close, it looks almost like you can kind of see it, but it's like really bad on the camera. If I don't use that, then I'm afraid it will stain. Anyway. Okay, let's try. Swoop. They do really pretty designs, like, and I'm not really doing it, but it's cute. I want to know how to do the really sharp points that they do. So this one is the eye. Oops. So this one is the eye, and it goes over the brows. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I can try. Here, there, swoop. Oh, it's pretty similar. Good job. It's pretty similar. But what is that wet wipe? Okay. My lines don't look as sharp or as dark. Alright, I'll get there. I can try. Okay. I'm glad I chose really simple pictures. Oh, is it gonna spread because it's oil paint? Oh, it is spreading because it's oil paint. This is why I got the water-based one. Do I have to avoid my lids, actually? Am I supposed to avoid my lids? I think so. Anyway. Do this. It's not very good at the swirling part yet. Okay. Top one has a swooshy. Darn, I got my hair. Whoopsie. I guess I should have something on to put my hair away. The glue feels really tight, like when you use a really astringent face toner. Okay. I'm trying to pack on the color, but the color doesn't come off so thick. I wonder if that's my application or any of the other things I've done. Okay, let's try the center part. Okay, not too bad. When you're trying something new and you suck, know that you could suck worse. Trying to make those larger. The top part's pretty good, the bottom one's not. I still wonder what the technique that I'm missing is, you know, like how to pack it onto the end of the brush. I think I have a lot of white, a lot of that to try. Okay, then let's do little dots. That's not too bad of a dot, I'd say. And then another dot right here. Okay, that's actually pretty circular. Good job. Oh, but my thing here does not look like hers. Hers look like really good. So then we're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's try that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, it's looking very tribal when it was supposed to look fairy. Oh, I think I'm doing it the wrong direction. I think she's doing it down, up, down, up, down, up, like that, so that it goes. I don't know how to do that really pretty teardrop. I don't really understood how I did it on my forehead. Anyway, let's continue trying. Let's take this. And let's do this. It's alright. Let's try a couple more parts, though they might not work out because I'm a newbie. This is much. For me, this is much. No, what's that? How do I make them a pretty... it's not really working out. I don't really know how to do that. Well, then there's a couple of bing bongs right here. It looks like I have some kind of character. Again, it looks like a tribalistic. That's what I was going for. Am I using the wrong brush? Or, the more likeliest reason, I am a beginner painter, so it's gonna look a bit horrific. Oh look, it went up a bit. Oh, that was worth a shot. Let's try the other side now. So the other side is the same. Maybe I can just try and follow what I did instead. Alright, I'm gonna try and miss. I have a really big eyelid, so if I go right underneath my brow, I think I can stop it from mixing. Okay, let's try. Okay. Oh, that's worse than the other side. I would really like to be able to do even the really basic, like, fairy, tiger. Is it going on my eyelid? It's not going on my eyelid, but it's very close to going onto my eyelid. And why did it deposit all that white there? But it didn't deposit the white at the end. Okay, let's try to fix it. This is confusing. You think you just apply it and it looks good. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. Nuh-uh-uh. That's not the case. And I'm trying here. I'm just gonna make this one thicker to hopefully match the freak on this side. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Somebody gonna match my freak? This little brush of mine will try to match your freak. It's messy. Definitely messy, for sure. Definitely can't charge. You can't charge people to get this. You should pay them. Let them use you. The thing I'm most proud of is the eyeshadow blending. Aww. Okay, we're almost done. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 5, right? So let's try 1. Oh, why is it so pigmented then? What am I doing wrong? 1, 2. Oh, it's not even going the shape of the brush now. 2. Oh, that's a pretty. Oh. Do I have to turn this to the side? Oh my god! I've been a nasty girl, nasty. Okay, that's much nicer than this. Is somebody gonna match my freak? My freak. Is somebody gonna match my freak? My freak. Is somebody gonna match my. So I put 5 there, but 5 doesn't fit here anymore. Okay, turn it sideways. You learned something magical. This is like, definitely this, I started here. Look, this one is cuter than that one. That's alright. Something that has helped me so much in my life is seeing people doing badly at things. Because they're trying and I don't Oh, that looks the same. It looks neater though. Was I trying to do that? I don't recall. Ooh, I can do thin lines, but now my face isn't matching. Oh well. Okay, alright. I'm gonna try and make them match now, I think, if it's possible. So a zingy and 2 of those. I'm gonna go zingy and 2 of those. Oh. Okay. It's alright, we're trying. They're not the same, but there has been some improvements with understanding how to use the brush. This one, now that I understand my hood type and that oil paint smears everywhere, it cannot touch my eyelid. Okay. Because I'm seeing it on like other, maybe I'm wrong, and every time I've seen it I thought it was on their eyelids, and it's not. It's on right below their brow, so it doesn't smear. Okay, that's not so perfect, but whatever. We want to finish the last bit now by, oh, this one had a nicer curl and this one doesn't. I kind of made it better. Kinda. Okay, and then we want to, let me try and fix these. Are they being fixed right now? No, I don't think they're being fixed right now. I thought this was gonna be simple. This is freaking difficult. Let's try the last 2 bits. Here. Oh, that's got a pretty start. I like that. And then we're gonna go. It is getting in my hair. Darned it. Darn. Okay. Come on now, don't steal the show. Okay, there we go. What's on my hand? Okay. And then maybe this should be just that. Yeah, okay, that's nicer. And then let me try and do this again. It didn't make it more darker than I wanted it to be more opaque. That's alright. Now we're gonna try one little tingy here. Aww. And we're gonna try to do the 2 circles. So sad. The last thing I'll do that I probably will be the best out of all this stuff is when I do the lips. Applying lipstick is far easier than this for me. I don't really know even which is a good lipstick brush. I just gathered all the brushes that were around. My goal was to have a setup, a kit that is the cheapest. We are going to go for the pink lip, just like in the picture. And I'm still wondering if I should be spritzing this with water. You know? I know I'll figure it out at some point. But at some point is not right now. Alright. Let's try doing lips. Is somebody gonna match my freak? Is somebody gonna match my nasty? I really want to make the Cupid bow really neat. And I don't really know where my lip lines are on the side. They fade in color slightly. Okay, let's try. Ooh, it's so satisfying getting that one. Ooh, I like that. But my Cupid's bows are not symmetrical. One is higher than the other. My face is now symmetrical too. Which used to bother me, but now I just get like, oh yeah. I look at a picture. Oh yeah. My face is symmetrical. I forget I'm not a drawing. I'm not a statue. It's not my genetics. It's cool. I remember painting my lips with the... That one seems redder. It is redder. Okay. Okay, we have to get over the fact that it's not very neat. Okay. Other side. Is that good? That's pretty freaking neat. I'd say it's pretty neat. Ooh. That's not such a bad application, if I do say so myself. Alrighty. Oh, I also don't mind if my lips are slightly colored, because the skin on your lips changes real fast. I was gonna try one more thing, which is here. A little glassy glass. Is it dry? Yes, it is. Little bebe powder. There you go. I don't know if it's gonna work. Take my fluffy brush. Oh, still has stuff in it right now. Oh, maybe from the eyeshadow it barely picked up. Okay. Spooky beans. I don't know if it's gonna stain the brush or what. Okay, let's try. Let's try. Oh, let us try. The lips first? No, the white first. Did I put too much on? Am I supposed to like lessen it a lot after I dipped it in? And then go over it? I feel like you'd get clown nose or... It's not going onto the brush. Okay, that's so cool. Oh, the white powder would make the pink eyeshadow disappear. I wonder if this, even though the face painting look is pretty, you know, what's the word? Botched? Botched. I was gonna say blotched. Even though it's pretty botched. Let's see if it actually makes this oil face paint less transferable. Lastly, the strongest color face paint that we've used. I don't know if it's transferring onto the brush. I don't get how this dry thing, how the oil or the wet thing. Here, let's try a finger that doesn't have color. No color. A little bit of color. Okay, here. No color. A little bit of color. Yes, a little bit. Do I think it set it in place? Can I say that I think that? Yeah. But what if it was the glue underneath base? Now my lips feel dry, they feel matte. They also look matte. Wow! So I didn't have to break the bank. baby powder. What if I applied it? Do I have to apply like a lot? Is it a lot and then I shave it and then shave it off? Then I push it off. Like I apply a lot. Right? Let's say I applied a lot. Then I took my other brush. It has nothing on it. Is it fluffy enough? Is it not fluffy enough and it's just picking up pigment? Baby powder makes it way more transfer proof. It still has, but barely anything. Oh my god, the other day I was doing a little drawing with the face paints, testing it on my skin on my thigh. Oh, yeah. Though I haven't really figured out how to you're supposed to put more, I guess. You're supposed to put lots. Do you have to bake? You have to bake the baking powder inside the you have to wait a bit and then, or can you immediately take it off? And right now I don't know if I'm smudging the white. Oh my god, baby powder makes it transfer proof. That's so good. That's awesome. Anyway, that is the end of my attempt. Let me show you the picture. I just can't believe the baby powder made it transfer proof. That's crazy cool. Anyway, what was I doing? Yeah, that's the final look. Really messy. I thought it would be easier to do the lines. Now I learned to avoid my eyelid creases entirely. I don't know if the glue is a good thing, but baby powder makes face oil paint transfer proof. And my eyeshadow palette sucks. Alright. Alright. Bye guys.